roam.
Alright,
Too slow for my own taste.
welcome back to Nobrian Sawardo aka Nobrian Sekai
It's a mid lane Terizla.
YouTube channel. Kali ini kita
I've seen a lot of things so far in Game of Futures. We saw Paquito
lihat
in
ya,
the mid lane from Nico. Now we see Terizla in the mid lane.
lanjutan dari
What is
Game
going
of
on? The
Future
fighters are taking over in that mage position. Rosa
Onic
showcasing,
versus Flux
his hero
Esport
board, but you know I'm kind of questionable
untuk
about it.
game
And I'm not gonna lie to you because
kedua ya.
we mentioned a game
Onic menang
number 1.
1-0
They really had
dan
a hard
Onic
time there trying
mendominasi.
to
Kalian bisa
create
tonton
the
sendiri.
draft on that
Sudah
Lunox
saya
jungle.
upload.
Now, still gonna go something a little bit not
Anjir itu.
traditional, unorthodox pick up the
Onic
Terizla
pakai koyo
in
di
the mid lane
kepala
position.
anjir.
I hope they can perform well
Saking
on it because
dinginnya di
Onic is
sana ya.
one of those teams that you can easily pull off these type of drafts against.
Dan di sini untuk tim ya.
That this actually happened and
Untuk
witnessed it.
ada Harit, ada Aramis,
With all due
T-Boy,
fairness, it has
ada
a little merit to it because he'll
Arlot dan juga Kairi Nolan ya. Nolan dilepas.
compared to Rome, obviously. But
Serta di situ ada
how do you actually play this Terizla, right?
Barak.
Do you play
Saya minum
in
dulu
a
BTW.
tanky manner as the typical XP laner, or do you go damage at least because you're a mid laner? Because guess what? If in the early stages, you'd 100% need a lot more damage as Fireflux Esports. Surely this
Dan untuk Fireflux sendiri
hurts when it comes to the early
dari
rotations,
Slamit
but
ya.
it's not as
Ada
reliable
Kari,
as typical mages like Fairmiss, for example, that can really
Xbox,
cover your
Joy
damage
dan
problems in the
Angela ya.
early stages of the game.
Right, they're going to be relying on
Tapi menarik di sini ya.
for a little that
Gak ada
magic
MM
damage.
untuk
No,
Onic ya.
it is Barat
Niatnya
in the
early
XP
sih.
lane though. Boots is going to pick that up. Kyrie is going to be running the Nolan to be able to deal that quick burst damage. Now the Barat's in the XP lane up against the Xborg. That's something interesting to see, right? I mean, Xborg definitely has that true damage, can kind of fight from afar. May be able to keep the Rats at bay, but he's doing a really good job of maintaining.
Harit itu ya DPS ya, kayak MM sebenarnya.
The early phase, the last game we saw Onic take total control on a one-sided story up against Fireflux Esports. Is the Terizla in the mid lane the difference?
I want to say yes, really badly. I want to say yes, but
Ooh.
the easy answer is no.
Ooh.
This might even be a
Kill kah?
alien. Has to get
Nolan.
out. No control now for the turtle for Fireflux Esports.
Yang jadi anu pecah ya.
Indeed, but looks like they are still going in for it. Alien in a good position. Look at Keyboy though, waiting for an opportunity to rush in with the final slash. Set up the team for an opportunity to get that.
Oke, mau kill di situ. Nice first blood.
Kyrie will find Alien. Down goes Xborg. First blood. For the side, Onic hard guard being activated though onto TNZ. Rushing in.
Nice Joy.
We'll claim this turtle for Fireflux Esports.
Nice Joy. Damn.
Shuts down Kyrie, but now need to get out of there, making the most out of the
Damn.
mobility.
So itu larinya kayak bocil berbahaya itu.
As they're able to pull that off and take a kill to even out the scoreboard.
So Onic really
Dan
got
dapat
baited into
juga
taking down Alien, which kind of makes a
turtle.
lot of sense.
Menarik.
But then again, that Xborg is already very low. That actually forced Kyrie to commit some of his energy as well as some of his spells before the turtle fight to get into position to take out Alien. So he wasn't really in the best spot to start that turtle. And that also meant that he lost some HP, right? Because
Alien
had a little bit of
early ya.
there. And that meant that when TNZ as well as Apex 47 combined with the hard guard, Kyrie had
berat sih untuk
some of his tools were gone.
pas di situ.
That's the reason why Fireflux Esports easily committed onto Kyrie and took him out. Then the bonus is they got the turtle. So this is such a massive recovery from Fireflux Esports.
Yeah, and they got to really watch out for TNZ. Right? We talked about needing some sort of single target CC to stop him from getting to the back line. And he has a little bit of that momentum boost, knowing Apex 47 has the heart guard when things get a little tricky. And hey, he was able to take down Kyrie. So it looks like so far their plans are working in their favor. Speaking of TNZ, there it goes again.
Boy.
Duo combo.
Nice Paramis. Nice. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Nolan, let's go.
With the response, shuts him down 2-1. Onic leading kills, bottom side though.
Makan.
Dropping deadness. Welcome from Boots into the bush for the stun, forcing out the flicker from Alien. Both of them very low, still taking this fight.
Nice. Ooh, that's Boots bisa Menghindar ke
Great
tembok. That's
movements coming out from
amazing.
Boots. Hey,
That's
baiting
amazing.
out
That's
Alien, and
amazing.
then that duel, he was able to win with that flicker. Alien
Coy di situ
didn't really
mencoba untuk kill.
expect that to happen, but now TNZ is gonna be finishing up the kill.
Damn. Rugi
A
sih.
lot of trades here.
Ooh, Kyrie able to find Apex 47. He used the retribution on him.
Masih seru
To
ini
kind of
cuy.
keep him
Kayak
at bay, to be able to
Fire
force
Flux
him
sendiri
down.
nggak
He
punya
will not
beban sih.
have that for this turtle,
Kayaknya.
but like we said again,
Karena
on one of
metanya
those
cukup
teams that
aneh
kind
bisa
of focus
dibilang.
on getting those kills nice and early. It's okay. We know they're not going to go for this turtle anyway. We might as well get the slightest advantage we can. And there you have it. Now
Berat sih untuk turtle
4-2.
fight tanpa
1,000
karakter
gold
yang
lead, and the third
cukup
kill
keras itu berat.
so far from Kyrie. I mean, he was opening up the game in match number 1 over there with that Martis, and now it's looking like it's coming to fruition again with the Nolan pick.
Yeah, and you can see that they're not
Oke, Boots
making
beli helm
to turtle yet because it kind of felt like
untuk sustain ya.
TNZ knows that he has a little bit of level advantage, so he can go for the purple first and then get the level 10. But Kyrie, that is a crucial Lito Wanderer, by the way, because that's
Oke, diambil.
it's EXP that you take away from Kyrie. So TNZ actually great heads up play in that regard.
Yeah, definitely still
Alot
putting
sih.
pressure, still trying to find a way
Coy
to
cukup bahaya
keep
sih.
their momentum rolling. Even though Onic has the slightest advantage, can't count him out just
Nice,
yet.
Harit.
Rusia pulled in down to about 50% HP, rotating around with this untraditional pickup on this Terizla, but still trying to provide that opportunity with the penalty zones. Turtle spawned in though. There
Oke, di
it goes.
situ ada
Activated onto
Angela.
TNZ. Use the electrifying beats. Triple knockup. Rosa
Nice.
with a set alien with the punish. Finds Kyrie. Boots will take down TNZ. Rosa.
Nice,
finds
Harit.
Boots.
Very
That is gonna
strong.
be a 2-for-2 trade. As
Harit
Albert shuts
very
down
strong.
Rosa.
Mati banyak
Wait a
banget di
minute,
situ.
Suns will shut down alien. Apex 47 forced back into the tier 1 turret for the mid lane.
Oh, great plays coming out from Fireflux, but
Damn.
better recovery coming out from Onic. This time they have activated Albert.
Dan Kari
This is
juga
a 5v4
free hit
scenario
ya.
where Fireflux Esports
Haritnya
got
very strong.
surprised, a little bit surprised at the decision to park the Harith in this case. However, Alien
Harit.
still managed to land a good ultimate with the flicker.
Tapi
Without
tetap
the
bahaya
flicker,
sih.
unfortunately, because Onic had 5 of their members in that clash, it allowed Onic to have a massive damage.
Oh, siapa yang dapat turtle?
However, Fireflux, Sunshine was
Onic ah?
able to push top lane. That's a tier 2 turret that he was able to take away when the fight happened. So I think that, honestly, after all the things that happened, Fireflux Esports might have had the better trade. Even when they're not leading when it comes to the gold right now, I think that specific trade, you would
Menurutku
want
sih
to
menguntungkan
happy
sih
for
untuk top
Fireflux
lane.
Esports.
Yeah, definitely credits to Sunshine over there. Some good rotations to be able to open up an opportunity for Fireflux Esports, keeping them in this game.
Bot lane juga nggak ada yang jaga.
I mean, Fireflux did a good start though. They were able to take that turtle. The first turtle, the second one got lost to Onic. So at least both sides were able to pull a turtle off so far. In terms of map control,
Bot lane aman sih.
Fireflux Esports having the slightest advantage. It's definitely going to be a battle
Oh,
over
oke.
who could take this mid lane turtle.
Nolan ternyata ke bawah.
Realizing this is the next focus, and they are going to go ahead and shift on over to that. Now,
Oke, main strategi
Fireflux Esports right now, right? I mean, if
push
they lose
ya.
this game, they're done. They're knocked out of Game of Futures 2024, packing their bags and going home. Onic, they have insurance. They know if we lose this, hey, we're going through to Game 3, baby. So no need to worry. But Fireflux Esports, a lot of pressure on their side, and you can definitely tell.
Hati-hati.
Giving it their all and playing a little bit more calculated this
That's
time around.
Kyrie mati lagi.
Kyrie. Big play for Fireflux Esports, but the response back.
Damn.
Sandy from Alien for some massive AoE.
Nice.
Will find Sunshine. TNZ trying to get away.
Kill satu.
To keep him alive.
Boom.
On the chase, but now the response back. The stun from Apex 47. The counterplay from TNZ.
Boom.
Get him. Shuts down.
Coy akhirnya shutdown.
Responds back, taking down TNZ. Rosa trying to make his way back.
Boom. Skill 1. Ulti udah unlock. Mantap sekali.
Albert will take down Rosa. Last Insanity though. The punish back. Both of these teams fighting it out, getting
Nice.
across the board. Aliens
Triple kill. Nice. This is battle.
That is a 3.
Dan jungle-nya ikut mati ya di situ. That's amazing. Jungle-nya mati tinggal 2
Oh
detik.
my god, Onic, what a good exchange for both teams.
Nice.
Like,
Dan Percoy masih OTW.
overheating and trying to
Dan di
Keyboy, but Keyboy good
Keto
combination
Dase
of
di sini.
Tanpa as well as all the
Kemungkinan
way
N
top down moves,
sih
so that
sulit sih.
TNZ will also
Saya
be
cukup
pinned
strong
into
juga.
that spot, and he kind of survived for a little bit. That is Arlot anyways with a lot of spell vamps. So that's why he had a little bit of staying power. It allowed Albert to close in the gap and get the to eventually get a triple. He eventually died because of that, but because TNZ died after Kyrie was already long
Kuat
overdue
sih
when it
Khalid.
comes to respawn, that allowed Onic to have a better trade-off after the kills, right? Because Kyrie has now respawned, he can burst the Lord so easily,
Plan
as
push
you've seen,
pasti.
and because TNZ died a few seconds when
Kayak
Kyrie
kita kill
started it,
Pecoy di
he
situ.
wasn't able to reach the Lord fight.
That's good
So
strategi
that's
tuh
gonna be
pakai
great for
Coy.
Onic. Forcing the hard guard again against Firefox Esports.
Mid lane
Yeah, and a
turret
good play
mungkin.
too, right? I mean, they noticed a little bit of that focus from Apex 47 onto TNZ, forces out the hard guard, opens up the opportunity to take that
Full
turret
damage
on the top
carry ya.
side, and the turret for the mid lane defense though. Rosa with the full sin dive, with penalty zone hit with Detna's welcome boots, gets the stun on the wall zone
Open.
before it drops down. Albert trying to find his 6th kill of the game, highest kills in the game so far for Onic as they open up this
Oke,
map
bot lane
even
push
more
mungkin.
in their favor, leading by 1 turret and also up by 3,000 gold.
Yeah, good pressure coming out from Onic, but
Nice.
definitely great
Tidak
defense.
ada yang mati.
I mean, a decent defense coming up from Fireflux Esports. They're not losing some of their members, but they are trailing behind when it comes to the goal. TNC wants to fight this.
Nice, Faramis. Nice damage. Very good damage di sini. Mati sih mungkin. Kurang dikit. Kurang damage di situ. Duitnya seimbang sini. Terbalap ya 5.000. Ayo, jangan sampai late game. Late game musuh Kari cukup berat sih.
So far, I mean from Onic, but TNZ, I think that
Habis ini mungkin kita kalau dapat Lord untuk Onic mungkin selesai.
At this point, like playing the Joy in a very aggressive manner, even when they're trailing behind, he knows the limits of the hero. That, in a way, especially
Nice.
because they have the Angela, but more so because of how much he's able to be aggressive. The thing for Onic is that they know how to deal with this, how to handle this kind. I want to say poke coming out from the Joy, which is not actually a poke because it's an assassin. It doesn't like visually makes a lot of sense to say that that is poke, but in a way that is what TNZ is doing. Like he's looking for an opening at least. He's making an opening so that Onic will just back out and maybe he finds
Lord ya. Spawn Lord di situ.
Onic's attention and baits them, but Onic is not gonna fall for the trap.
Speaking of traps, major objective on the way.
Anjay.
Intact. Tienzio, he's gonna join the party nice and early. He's gonna jump him with the electric.
Wah, dia terlalu terburu-buru sih. Terlalu terburu-buru.
Major ultimates off the playing field. A chance for Onic to respond if they do want to take.
Terlalu terburu-buru ternyata.
Respawn back to the base.
Ya, yang respawn untuk ngisi-ngisi.
Take that purple buff. Boots in a good position. I mean, he's running this Barats, right? He's a bully. He has all his stacks. He's able to maintain them off of this Lord and also in the mid lane. But now you are seeing Fireflux Esports trying to go in, trying to actually take this fight in the Lord pit.
Interesting. Fireflux Esports went for that. They don't have the hard guard. They have a healthy minion wave from top to
Kairi
bottom,
datang.
so maybe that's why they feel confident.
Oh.
Wow. There you have it. Tienzi able to pull it off, gets a kill, takes out Kyrie, and claims the Lord for Fireflux Esports. Now they just need to get out of there. Rosa with the penalty zone on their way out.
Wow, dimaling ya.
For the side of Fireflux Esports, mission accomplished, and hey, this is what they need to do to stay in this game.
Bahaya sih.
Fireflux Esports.
Red team nggak ada
Understanding of how to take the Lord, to counter the Lord, because they know that TNZ is max level anyways. So is Kyrie, so there'll always be a 50-50. Then TNZ actually went against 5, so that's crazy. But at the same time, the setup was there. If you're going to be looking at the map, Fireflux's minion wave management was actually on point. Top was pushing heavily, bottom was pushing heavily, so Fireflux had a lot more opening actually to take that Lord, and indeed they were able to do so. TNZ just right amount of confidence and right amount of aggression to actually
Albert. Wow. Cukup strong ternyata. Hampir saja untuk Albert di situ ya. Arit. Ini gagal untuk early game win ya. Tapi cukup bagus. Dapat turret 1. Mid masih 3.
From getting into these neutral objectives, he's really leaning on not having to worry about that single target CC. Apex 47 with the heart guards to keep him alive, and it's getting the job done almost every single time when it comes to the contest for these neutral engagements. And it's something that Onic is going to have to watch out for, because the later this game goes, the stronger these lords are. If Flux can continue to get these steals, Onic
Onic bisa kalah di sini. Ada MM coy.
Oh, look at Joy. This is the timing where Joy is much stronger than a Nolan. So in the early stages, Nolan is faster compared to the Joy. Nolan is actually more bursty, I guess, compared to the Joy. But at this point,
di sini ada Angela juga sih.
All of the with 4 items already up for TNZ, eventually gets to the fifth whole item. That Joy is gonna hurt, right? So it definitely, when it comes to 1v1, Kyrie will not survive that. There's no, you don't want to go Winter Truncheon if you're the Nolan. Not even the immortality, right? So you want to go all out damage. There's no way for you to stop the Angela Joy combo. So Flux Esports are really showcasing how good their composition is. However, Onic still is winning when it comes to the economy.
Oh, Angela dead, and that's not good.
Apex 47, Nether Realm being activated. TNZ
mati itu coy.
They finally caught him.
Ini end sih. Sunshine juga kemungkinan mati. Meledak semua coy. End ini.
One more member left to go. Rosa, the mid lane to Rizla, left to fight the full 5-man team.
Shit.
What time is it, Wolf? Oh, you know what time it is. It's on.
You know what time it is.
As they are pushing through the mid lane. Kyrie.
Damn.
King of the ground. Claims the full.
Damn, 2-0. Let's go.
Finals, a game of futures 2024.
Oke, final kita adalah final M6 ya, anjir.
And I don't know if you've ever played
misplay yang keras banget.
Sports games, but that is definitely a superstar
Jadi ketinginan coy.
that we saw.
Boy, sakit.
The timing where it kind of felt like for 17 minutes or for charging up their bars, waiting for that superstar trigger to kick in. Eventually, all of them got that all together, and the jump there coming out from Kyrie, looking for the perfect target, the Angela, the only defense for them. They pick him up.
Very good.
Boots committed the flicker, an ultimate.
Akhirnya Angela mati duluan dan semuanya rontok semua ya.
Rosa couldn't run, Sunshine couldn't run. They got wiped away.
Ada yang bisa ditembak. Joy juga akhirnya mati.
Superstar trigger against Flux Esports, who happens to be really recovering from this game.
Yeah, definitely put on a lot of pressure as we jump through that match. I mean, at some point it looked like they were going to be able to kind of
hampir late game loh. BTW, tapi kesalahan fatal karena Angelanya mati di situ.
Able to kind of take that game in a flash. All from one mistake from the side of Flux Esports, and that's all it takes when you're going up against a team of this caliber. The higher we go on this ladder, the altitude is rising, and only so many teams can handle that pressure. Onic rising to the occasion. They saw Hoshi fall. AP Brennan, they said, hey, we're the last one standing out there from Indonesia.
Ini dia ya, lepas akhirnya mati semua.
Able to pull it off. A great execution to be able to close out this game. That means we're going to be having a grand finals between the last standing team from the Philippines, AP Brin, up against the last standing team from Indonesia.
Derby Southeast Asia cuy. Derby M6 final. Ini sih yang bahaya. Sunshine mau lari nggak bisa. Nolan OP jo.
Where the opponents are, and he even used that flicker in a very flashy manner as far as the final slash, just to control Sunshine. And the house of cards that Flux built just crumbled down so easily in the snap in a trigger of a finger. And I gotta say, yeah, I do agree with this MVP. Takes 1 and 4. Albert
MVP
kept Onic in
Harit.
this game. When Kyrie was already struggling because of the nature of Nolan versus Angela Joy matchup, Albert picked up the slack. And to be fair, he had a triple in
Ya
this
Harit
game.
walaupun secara damage
Almost all of
kurang
his
ya,
clashes, he
bisa
was
dilihat
able to
demikian.
output enough damage to kind of secure his team. And in the
Tapi
last set of team fights as well, he was so smooth with
ya
his movements,
berikut
like very efficient with his Harith. And that's how you know that he is definitely an
kalau
expert
late game
in this
mati
hero.
itu cuy.
And
Harit itu
overall,
late game
members of Onic Esports
berat.
was just built around this composition. They knew exactly how to execute.
Ini dia untuk game terakhir yang mana aku cover ya. Kita tunggu besok, kemungkinan adalah babak penentuan juara ketiga dan juga juara satu ya. Kemungkinan best of 5, kalau nggak BO3 juga, kita nggak tahu sih, nanti kita cek. Jadi itu untuk game kali ini. Thank you for watching minasan. Kita akan lihat Onic versus HP Brand. Jangan lupa untuk like, comment, subscribe, and see you to the next one. Matane.